Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 2 After the End. As always, I'm your host J2. It's good to see everyone once again. Powerful Sako, Dark Stormy Days, Warmaster568, Sako Tatarian over on YouTube, Wex87. How are we all doing today? Phoenix King 1611 says he's kind of tired. How you doing there, Phoenix? I am also kind of tired, Phoenix. But I already canceled yesterday's stream, so I wanted to make sure that we got one in today. So we are continuing our campaign here in the After the End mod for Crusader Kings 2. We are the Duke of Cauca, my ancestral home in Cali, Colombia. And we're looking to reform Gran Colombia, at least that's our first goal here. Wex87 asks an important question. No more morning streams, asks Wex87. For the time being, Wex, no. I am too tired to go through that process in the morning and then go right into a work day. So we will not be doing morning streams for the moment. I am considering adding an additional hour to our evening streams as compensation. So instead of starting at 8 p.m. PST, we'd be starting at 7 p.m. PST. I don't want to commit to that just yet until I understand the current workflow, as my real-life work arrangements are currently in flux. Powerful Sako asks, have I been to Cali? No, I've not. Not personally. My father, it's my father's homeland, and he just recently visited last year, actually. He actually wants to retire there. I'm not so sure about that, but that is, you know, a thing. I don't like the flights. That's the real big problem. Like, I really don't like to fly, Sako, and I don't. Unfortunately, I never learned Spanish myself, so I don't know my my father's native language. So that's something I would want to learn it first before I went down there, I guess, is my perspective on it. Phoenix King 1611 says, I kind of noticed J2. well, I'm sorry that it shows on the face, but I appreciate it though. He says, if you can't take care of yourself first, how can you entertain others? In your case, absolutely right. And I want you all to see me at my best. That's kind of why I want to ensure that when I do stream, you're getting my best. Eslani says, hey J2, had to miss the last 2 streams because of work. Glad to make this one though. Welcome. Glad to have you. Wex87 asks, doesn't my last name give you automatic perfect Spanish language skills? No. And there's 2 things that I'm actually upset about. Not really, but upset about. Is that I don't speak Spanish automatically, and I can't dance worth a damn. And my father can do both those things, and he never taught me. Never. So I always blame him for my lack of understanding of the Spanish language and the fact I can't dance. So that's on him. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on with our campaign here. Powerful Sako says, you've been at your best since the Scotland campaign back in 2014. I appreciate that, Sako. I appreciate that. We are currently High Chief Rodrigo of Cauca. We are 19 years old, currently hunting. We are an amateurish plotter, a gladiator, a voyager, slow, a follower of Bolivar, brawny, greedy, and maimed. Phoenix King says, white man can't dance. I'm not, I mean, I have the white skin tone, I guess, but I definitely do not check off that box on my, what do you call those things? Oh, damn. For census. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for, census. We went raiding in the previous stream. We raided Buenaventura, we raided up here in Risaralda, and we raided Ebog here. So we've got that going for us. We just returned back to our homeland here, looking to recover some troops. Spent a good amount of our rewards on building up our territory a little bit. The big thing for us right now, though, is we want to grab the territory right next to us of Buenaventura, because it has a trade post here. So we want that, for sure. Otherwise, I mean, the map is huge, so it'll be much harder for us to kind of dive into individual areas to kind of give a little story here. But we can see that the Holy Colombian Confederacy has a couple of rebellions on its hands. Lincoln here has grown a little bit. Lakota has got some troubles over here, as does Longhorn Realm, looks like. So we'll keep an eye on that. As Lenny says, I do believe that the more you play Crusader Kings, the more you become like the people you play as. I mean, if you try and do the ruler creator, the ruler designer, absolutely. Let's go ahead and continue our campaign. Get things started off here. We do need a kid. We have not yet gotten a kid from our wife here, which is sad. We'll see what we can do. Need to rebuild back up our forces. Right now we can raise 3,100 troops out of a total of 4,600. So we've got the most troops in the area. That's the good thing, if nothing else. After a lengthy discussion about the logistics of an upcoming ritual, my sister in darkness, Marquesa Emilise of Choco, stood up abruptly, a depraved grin splitting her face. Well, I'm bored. Let's head down to the town and have some fun with the peasants. I could say, about time, I'll bring my implements, or I don't want to risk riling up the rabble. No, about time, I'll bring up my implements. Fitness King says, as far as language skills, your pronunciation is better than most. Are we talking about the... What are we talking about? I've lost train of thought there. Does the Empire says you could probably pull off a war for the trade port, seeing how long it would take the troops to form in Panama? True, but we just checked, and it would cost us 100 piety for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that's the case. I think it's because we're both the same religion. Wex87 asks, is you playing a Satanist related to your father's side of the family? No, actually, he's deeply religious, so he would not be happy with me at all when it came to that sort of stuff. No, we're doing that because we needed the extra boost to our stat line here because we're not necessarily the best character. Right, he says. The tavern was packed when we arrived, and Lise distracted the tavern keeper while I dosed the barrels with fool's honey. An hour later, the mood was getting festive. 2 hours later, and the crowd descended into utter madness. Satan knows what they saw while they were offering up the staff to Mammon. I just drank the beer, didn't I? So we gain 100 dark power. We gain the trait of cruel, and we become close friends with the Marquise Amelise of Choco. And that drug can ruin the mind permanently. Oh, I didn't know that, Ethan. I can apparently heal maimed as a Satanist. When I came to, Emily's was long gone. So much for fellowship. I can't think straight. Where am I? And why am I naked? And I'm no longer slow. I'm now an imbecile. Huh. Well, that's a thing. That's the opposite of an upgrade, Ethan. The opposite of an upgrade. Damn it! I swear, it never goes my way. Never goes my way. Your lack of speaking Spanish is what I'm referring to. Ah, gotcha. An imbecile with 12 martial. Absolutely. He may not know much. He knows how to fight. That's about it. We must capture and sacrifice another dwarf. We must do that in the name of our Dark Lord. Let's go ahead and do that. Search all. Dwarf. Who can we capture? Not you, you. Gotta find dwarf to capture. Yeah. Well, hold on, Phoenix. I rolled a dumb brute of a character. Didn't make him. I rolled him. It was all luck of the draw, and that's what we rolled out. Sadly, it looks like I cannot capture any of these folks here. Shucks. We'll have to wait a little bit, see what happens. That's going to drop my... Actually, it didn't drop my military thing a bit. Okay. My people are not going to like me, though. That's for damn sure. Oh, yeah. Allegiance and imbecile minus 10. Not great. And probably ruins my attraction even further with the spouse. Don't know if we're going to have kids yet. Claudio Zacharias IV has died and has been succeeded by Claudio Yater. Okay. So here's the thing. Plot to kill, swear fealty. No, I'm not going to do that. I could go raiding again. I feel like that's the only thing I can do. Well, that's what I was thinking, Ethan, was like if I'm slow, then at least I'll marry a quick person to kind of balance it out. But now I'm an imbecile. Now I need a genius. Sad times. Okay, I'm gonna go... I don't have any gold there, though. That's the problem. I can burn the town down again, but they have no gold. I'll leave it alone. I have 490 dark power. It's 750 to rank up to the next level, which is Conjurer. Apparently, you know, you sacrifice one, you can't get any more after that. Market town's been built in Quindio tribe. Dark stormy days. It takes two to make a thing go right. Shame I don't know how much two is. Sad but true. Technology's not going to go anywhere now. My heir is still my chancellor, which means if I die, the game is over. You know, it's a thing. A noble by the name of Eugenio de Braganca came to court today seeking asylum. He claims to have escaped from Brazil after the rest of his family was executed on orders of the emperor. Oh, great high chief, your merciful nature is known across the land. I implore you to grant me refuge. It would be an untold kindness. Was there some kind of reward on your head? I like rewards. That guy's probably into eugenics. I still can't believe we somehow crept further into sadness, going from slow to imbecile. Sad times. Very much sad times. Oh, Yucatan Revolt. I think Mexico's growing a little bit. My training ground's been built in Cali. Very good. Desiree is growing. I see that. How's this jihad going over here in the Mouse territory? 44% in favor of Grand Sultan Taha. Leash Lord says, J2 on the outliner, the tax line. Is that it for the year for that region? You're going to have to point out exactly what you're talking about, Leash Lord. You're talking about this? This is monthly balance. Click on my title. Toggle on the right of my screen. These things, the taxes here? Aha. I have no idea. I've played this game for 8 years, and I don't pay attention to these anymore. It's gotten to that point. All I know is that I build buildings in the territory, and then these numbers go up. If I don't build things in these territory, this number stays the same. So I usually go based off that. Darkstormy says, Day says, same. I just build things to make the numbers go as high as possible. Wex says, I only open up that menu by mistake. We're not the best rulers of our territories in this game. We get the job done. That's about it. That's about as kind as we can put it. Soon after writing to the Brazilian emperor, an emissary arrived with several guards. However, Eugenio de Braganca had escaped the night before. Someone must have warned him. All the emissary said before he left was the emperor will be displeased, and we lose 200 grace. So now I'm back to 0 grace after giving up one of those, what did I give up? I feel like I gave up someone. I feel like I gave up a courtier. Yeah, I did. I sent him over as a monk. Okay. Son was born to Aureliano and Yaizeri named Daniel. And he's quick. I wish I had a quick son. And Fran has initiated a massive recruitment drive. Very good. We're gonna need that. We need those troops. There we go. That's more like it. 2,000 troops in Cali alone. Okay. Almost at cap now. 10.8 loot. Probably gonna sack Buenaventura again. Let's go ahead and raise up our troops. We're going to war. We gotta capture some prisoners and sacrifice them to Satan so I can get some dark power. Did I say that out loud? I was just thinking, you take my voice out of context when I play Crusader Kings 2, bad things. Very bad things. I could just put my voice on top of a regular video. Not great. Not great at all. If I forget running for any sort of, like, political thing, it's not gonna happen now. My opponent plays as a Satanist in video games. As a Satanist. Alright, where we go. Kofi Paul says only in CK2. Wex87 says make one of those soundboards and call someone. Nah, pretty good. Pretty good. I like my job. You know. Alright, we are now re-sieging Buenaventura. And immediately we got inflicted casualties on. Not great, but can I bring over any dwarves? Nope. How about a military guy? Could use a military guy. Preferably somebody who can siege fast. That'd be nice. Successful jihad. The Crescent has granted Emir Ali of Suncoast victory in the jihad for Florida against High Chief Atlas of the Mouse. Grand Sultan Taha has called for a month of celebration across the whole Muslim world. Really? He was only at 44% earlier. He must have captured the ruler somehow. Oh, and now the land is called Agrabah. We have the Shah Ali of Agrabah. Really? An Aladdin reference? Really, game? You weren't satisfied with the mouse? You had to make an Aladdin reference on top of that? Okay, game. Shah Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababwa. Darkstormy Day says, oh, that sells it. I'm definitely playing this mod. Or at least they didn't completely kill Disney. Alright, we're sieging that thing down. What was I looking for again? Oh, yes, that's right. I was looking for military guys. Preferably someone with siege. But I don't think there is one. And that will make me very sad. Sad once again. Going through the list. Going through the list. Can't find any. Oh, there's one. You won't join my court, though. Sad times. Anyone who will join my court? You'll join my court. You're not even... I'll bring you over to my court anyway, but... You're useless to me. New ruler of New York. New York, New York. Excellent. Wex87 says, kill. He secretly rules from his cryo chamber. Must be talking about Disney. Speaking of Disney, I've been playing the Hamilton soundtrack pretty much all day for the past 3 days now. It's damn good. I'd never watched the I never got tickets to go see the actual musical when it was on Broadway, but I thoroughly enjoy the movie and the soundtrack. Appropriated 24.6 gold from Buenaventura. Dizzy says, did Panama get smaller? Did Panama get smaller? No. Or maybe, was this Panama before? Yes, there is a rebellion. Chiriqui is currently fighting off Puerto Guande. City 7 says it's cold out. Don't they know of shrinkage? I mean, it's who doesn't know of shrinkage? It's a thing. Absolutely, Wex. Okay, we're breaking down the city now. Once again, gonna take some more gold from that. And I'm gonna spend that gold we already got back in my lands. Let's see what we can do. Let's build that Earth Hill fort up. Very good. Hoping for prisoners this time, though. Need some prisoners to sacrifice. New ruler of Santander. Oh, the Holy Colombian Confederacy is taking care of its revolt. Truce with Duke Heron of Altamaha. Exactly, Phoenix. Oh. What's this? As your men return from looting the holding, one of them hands you an axe with a strange purple sheen and a plus etched into the handle, followed by the number 2. After weighing it carefully in your hands, you toss aside your old gray axe in favor of the new weapon. I feel stronger. This aberration of a weapon must be destroyed. No, I'm absolutely going to add this to my treasury. Bam. Done. Added a +2 axe to my treasury. This mysterious axe is a purple sheen and the strange symbols plus and 2 engraved in the handle. It seems to be of quite epic workmanship compared to regular weaponry. Well, there you go. And we looted 66.85 gold. Excellent. Working on their church next. I'm gonna come back over here and we're gonna spend that gold again. What do we got? We got Market Town. Is there anything we didn't do on Market Town or in? Those are actual terms. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm building that up right now. Nope. Okay, so let's go ahead and increase the Wooden Hill Fort here on our border. Oh, New York, a holy war for South Jersey. The New Yorkers and the Jerseyans going at it. Why? What religion are you? Americanist. What religion is New York now? Haradi. Jewish. Interesting. Darkstormy asks, and how much of that gold did our rulers spend on Play-Doh already? Listen, he's got to be able to entertain himself, you know? He's out there in the field. He just found an axe. He's going to mess around with the axe for a while. But, you know, eventually his attention's going to go away from that axe. He's going to need some other forms of entertainment. Disaster. Your fellow member of Lucifer's own, Marquisa Emelise of Choco, has been caught by Court Chaplain John and his warriors. They spared no time before they burned her at the stake. Curses. Wait, my Court Chaplain? No, my Court Chaplain's name is Harold. Her own Court Chaplain. Someone was born to a Dolophone Alicia named Hector. Hector. Remember last stream we also had the Northern Captaincy, the military arm of the Empire, grab control of another thing. I forget what the name of the territory was, but they grabbed it. I think it was Bolivarian or something, Bolivarier. While all this time spent outside is undoubtedly good for my health, it has not worked as well for my looks. Every night when I return home, my clothes are soiled in dirt and mud, and my hair bears the stink of wet dogs. I am now uncouth. I swear. Like, the game hates me. The game hates me right now. Another minus 10 for my attraction. They just don't want my wife to talk to me at all. That's what the game is doing right now. Doesn't want me and my wife to interact at all. Let's see what we got. The Gran Alcalde of Cartagena seeks to kill someone. Don't do that. Please stop. You won't end your plot. Who are you trying to kill? This guy. My courtier, the Grand... oh, he's the heir. That's why he wants to kill him. Alright, we're about to capture that, that church now. Burn it to the ground. Go on. There you go. 42 gold. Ethan Jory says, your wife hating you is a good thing. Maybe she'll have an affair and pass it off as your kid. At least you have an heir. You're not wrong. Alright, we're going to go raiding on the northern territory now. Building that. Building that. Need a little bit more gold for that one. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've played an imbecile character. I thought when I was an imbecile that you had to have a regent, but I guess not. Alright, we're now raiding the northern territory there. Grabbing its gold. Hopefully capturing some people. We'll see. We shall see. Rodrigo Castillo is now known as the Frog. The Frog. Who are you fighting? Latter-day Saints Defensive Pact against SoCal. Son was born to Olga and Orellano named Wolfgang. A bastard child from my steward and Olga here, who is part of this guy's territory. Strong, though. You want to be concubine? No. The Patria Grande Faith does not allow for taking of concubines. Sad times. Then don't give me the option. Oh, this thing is still looted. I'm dumb.